What engine is this?
It's a 1923 McCormick Deering, model M.
And its main use was what?
It was originally used to pump water. There are two cams down here. One is timing the exhaust valve. The other one is timing the ignition, opening and closing the points. As a consequence, one of them is also running the fuel pump. This is an AC generator providing voltage to the points up here. When the points are about ready to open, they short this out so it will get it will pass the highest current it possibly can. When the points, it is not a magneto. When the points finally do, no, it's an alternator. When the points finally do open, it breaks all that and drags that spark out as far as it can. Probably invented by Nikola Tesla. We had the first patent on an automotive generator, automotive ignition.
Put your finger on the fuel pump.
Fuel pump right here. This is the igniter up here, opening and closing the points that are in the head. Yeah. But it's a very low compression engine, that's why that can work. This is a 1923 engine. In the 1924s, they dropped this type of ignition. The guy that was just here said that the 1935 John Deere still had this type of ignition on it, so there was nothing wrong with it.
Now what is this here?
This is not a carburetor, this is called a mixer. The carburetor came later, it's just a matter of semantics, it's the definition of the thing. It's set up to run on gasoline, kerosene, and for some reason there's a water connection, but we haven't figured out why that's there. This is a choke.
Is there a place for water storage?
No, there isn't, strangely enough. Unless it's right in here. We figure it could be that you start this on gasoline and get it warm enough so that the kerosene will vaporize if you were going to use it for cold weather operation.
What's this down here?
That would be your water hookup. Over here is the gas hookup. Right there.
Natural gas. Natural gas?
Gasoline as far as I know.
Oh.
But this engine that's popping behind us here is made to run off head gas or casing gas from the oil well. This is the intake valve right here. It's suction operated. There's no cam for it, no rocker arm. Only for the exhaust valve. This is the governor linkage from it. It's set to run smoothly at the speed that it's governed for. If you try to change it, or if it changes by itself, it vibrates out. It will walk away.
You shut it down so we can look at the governor?
Yes. There's two ways to shut it down. You can either choke it, or hold the intake valve in. But it's quite hot, so it's still going to try to fire it.
Now, the ignition system fall with too much fuel?
Evidently not.
No?
Governor mechanism. There's two flyweights on the wheel that come out like this at speed. And it operates this fork right here, which turns the rod that goes up, and it's throttle governed as opposed to ignition governed. The engine you can hear in the background is ignition governed. That's why it only fires one at a time, once in a while. That is a hit or miss engine. This is a hit every time engine. This is the lubrication, the grease cups here and here. A third one is missing. It's replaced by a grease zerk down there in the bottom. This is the vent for the gas tank that's in the base of the casting. And this lubricates the piston. Drips it down through the water jacket and then onto the back of the piston. Here.
How many horsepower is that?
Huh?
How many horsepower is it?
1.5 horsepower. This generator was patented, ignition system patented in 1917.